Hello and welcome to Crafty Learns. Today we're talking about mnemonics. Yes, mnemonics. Or basically memory tricks. Let's use the proper words, not the jargon. So, what are memory tricks? These are just basic devices to help you to remember. That's all. Nothing difficult, nothing abstract. Everybody has a different type of memory. Some people have photographic memories or eidetic memories. Some people have very bad memories. Some people have good short-term memory. Some people have good long-term memory. And some people just have a bad memory altogether. Everybody's different, like I say. So we have to find ways to help in the learning process by using these memory tricks. Now, these memory tricks come from different sources. Some are old established tricks, some we can invent. It's not a science, it's just something that helps you, and it's very dependent on the person. We use various stimuli to aid in our remembering, and this is the important thing. We can use our imagination, we can use visual aids, we can use smells. Anything that helps us remember. If you think of the memories that you remember from years ago, why do you remember it? What is special about it? Have a look at that. See why. For me, it can be from moments of happiness or laughter. It can also be moments of pain. They tend to be very impressive on the memory. It just depends on the person. Some people remember different things in different ways. Some people think things are important while others don't. And this is what we're going to look at in these different series we're going to do. We're going to employ the memory tricks. And there are various standard memory tricks we can use. One of them, the most famous one, is the memory castle. I don't know if you know this. It's just basically constructing an imaginary castle where we put various things to help us remember. Others are simple devices, like using a phrase which represents the first, for example, the first letter represents something, maybe a formula or something like that. It just depends on what area we are learning at that time. So these devices are going to be very important, because when you're learning, you have to learn a lot of information, and to remember it all, it can be difficult and it can be daunting. Sometimes that's another reason people give up, because they cannot remember everything, so they have to go back and forth to find out what they just learned the previous day, to remind themselves, and that can be very disheartening, and we don't want that. We want it to be enjoyable. And sometimes doing these memory tricks are quite fun, because sometimes we use the absurd to help us remember, creating absurd things. And when we come to it, we'll see how absurd we can get, because that is fun. And all these devices that we will use, we can help, and hopefully you'll be able to create your own devices to be able to help yourself learn better and progress quicker. This is the important thing. It's to help you, help learning, help you in your learning path in life. And this is what we want, always to help, never to hinder. So it's just a short video to explain why we're using mnemonics. Unfortunately, we can't go into every mnemonic device that has been created. I suggest you to have a look at mnemonics and see what's out there, and you maybe can begin to learn about it. Or maybe I might create a series on mnemonics, I don't know. But have a look, see what you can find out, and good luck. We'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.